go live. Going live.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Are we live yet?
Can you guys hear us? All right.
Wait, are we live? We are live.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. How are you today and this evening? Oh my gosh, it's
a beautiful Thursday evening.
It's actually lovely outside in Houston tonight, but it will rain apparently tomorrow, so watch out. And then sunny on Saturday, which is excellent because we do have somewhere we're going to be on Saturday. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live chat, our Thursday live chat with you. And it is going to be a really interesting a lot of interesting topics tonight to cover. So join us, please, if you haven't done so. Like, comment, and subscribe. We do love for you guys to share all the things that are happening with us and with what's going on with the convention for Anime Matsuri 2021. Hello, everyone. I'm Denise Lee, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri, and welcome to our chat.
And I'm John Lee, the CEO of Anime Matsuri. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is a chat where we discuss Anime Matsuri every Thursday night at about 9:30, something like that. And we talk about updates on the convention. The convention is happening July 8th through the 11th, 2021 at the George R. Brown Convention Center in downtown Houston. And yes, we are looking forward to that event quite a bit, especially because we didn't have one this year.
That's correct. And so, it's okay. It's gonna be better and bigger next year. We have lots of cool stuff planned for you guys. I mean, even though you've been seeing us on the weekly, gosh, since the pandemic, I want to say we've been on every single week. Since the pandemic, and
but it's been awesome.
Sometimes several times a week during that period, actually in the beginning. But yes, there's a lot happening. We've been having plenty of meetings and conferences, and just trying to plan next year. And we have some exciting things that we need to chat about tonight too.
Yes, lots of interesting things. And interesting updates we have. So let's get into it.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Shout out to Jason, who just finished his finals.
Congratulations to everyone that's finishing up this semester. Oh my gosh. Hello, Aaron. Welcome. And yes, it's going to be your first time at Anime Matsuri, and we are excited to have you. It's going to be awesome. And we have plenty of people that are veterans here, so it's
going to be your first time at the convention. Oh no, you're not ready. You're not ready for this.
Roberto, Mia, Sarah, Joe Pedro, and Steven. Gosh, thanks so much for
I know.
Mia.
Hey, Steven. How's it going?
Thanks for joining us. Okay. All right, fam. We're ready to start discussion here. So what's up first?
I know. Okay. All right. So lots of things. Actually, a lot of things happened this week.
So
a lot
much going on.
And I'm not referring to just Anime Matsuri, just in general, like a lot of stuff. So this week, in non-AM related news, Sony bought Crunchyroll for $1.1 billion.
Well, Crunchyroll was owned by AT&T.
Yeah, from AT&T. AT&T sold Crunchyroll to Sony. So now Sony has Funimation and Crunchyroll. It's kind of like a monopoly, don't you think? I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You guys can decide for yourselves, but it's definitely interesting. Oh yeah.
I wonder how it's gonna roll out this coming year.
I know, it should be interesting. Well, we can't wait to see.
There's gonna be some changes, hopefully, that are for the better.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you guys, whoever's a Disney investor, if you have any Disney stock today, Disney had the meeting with their investors, and they literally announced 50 as in 50 shows coming to the theater and Disney Plus
It's
in the
incredible.
next, what, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it wasn't just about like what's going on, what's going to happen next year. It's about like all the things that they planned so far.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, up until 2023, they announced of 10 Star Wars movies and shows, 10 Marvel movies and shows, and Pixar, and a bunch of originals. It's crazy. So Disney Plus is about to get lit. Cyberpunk came out last night. I don't know if you guys, whoever plays video games.
Technically today.
Well, yeah, it was kind of last night though. I mean, I guess if you ordered it from Amazon, then probably will arrive today. But
Yeah.
it's a thing. I guess people are just playing
You were ahead of the game, I guess.
playing Cyberpunk. And Sephiroth, as in Final Fantasy VII Sephiroth, is coming to Smash, which is a big deal. I love Sephiroth, one of my favorite characters. It's going down. So it's Smash is about to get lit.
Some people were commenting about they don't know the funny and crunchy situation is a good thing. So, well, let's hope that it is. There's always a trial and error sometimes in the initially with acquisitions. So let's hope that it's going to transpire to something really good.
Yeah.
Cross our fingers.
Yeah, so there's all that going on, and more. Not to mention today, I guess. Wait, let me put that here real quick. So today, check this out. Today, the FDA
Greenlit.
advisory panel gives green light to Pfizer vaccine.
No, we kind of knew that was going to happen.
Well, yeah,
quickly.
the blessing of these experts means that the agency will likely okay the vaccine's use, paving the way for healthcare workers to begin getting shots next week.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's gonna spearhead ahead, so that's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah. Now the thing to understand about this vaccine. So regardless of if you are for or against it, it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with if you want to take the vaccine or not. The point is, as the vaccine rolls out and as people get vaccinated and it rolls out worldwide, right, the pandemic will come to an end, and at some point it will be declared over. We can't wait for that.
That's the important part, the declaration of the global pandemic being over. I mean, again, this is not just about the United States at this moment, although it will seem like it at times. It is a global situation, and having vaccines worldwide is very important for just on so many different levels, I guess, for different countries. So
yeah, and not to mention travel, the travel restrictions, right?
That's important for us.
Yeah, very important. And well, it's important for Japan. It's important for our guests to be able to come here.
Yeah,
we need the travel restrictions.
You want that out, right?
That's right. We need Japan to raise its travel, to, I guess, change the terms of travel so that guests and the just anyone from Japan can start making plans to come here. Like, we know it's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming, but we just wish it would be sooner than later. Because remember, we're flying over 100 people from Japan to Houston for Anime Matsuri, and that's a lot of people.
Because it's not just guests; it's their entourage and teams and management and all that stuff too. So it's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of people. And because this was, I guess it was announced today. So I guess starting next week, healthcare workers, the ones that want it, will start to get vaccinated. What and in Japan is the same thing. So I guess here, let's see here, reservations, gyms, and thousands of freezers. Japan's vaccine rollout takes shape. Japan is hoping to conduct an orderly rollout of COVID-19 vaccine starting early next year that will involve thousands of freezers, a reservation system, and the repurposing of non-medical facilities as vaccination sites. Now, that is awesome for them as well, because they're on, there's a countdown because of the Olympics, which the Olympics start, they officially start at the end of July
23rd.
Yeah, 23rd. So they need to get their country in order very, very fast.
So they're waiting for us, and I guess they've also ordered vaccines from other countries, right?
Yes, they have the AstraZeneca and the Moderna vaccines.
Right.
So hopefully everything works out and we can have the Olympics as planned.
Yeah.
Really hoping. Now,
it's also, real quick, it's also important for us to travel to Japan so that we can secure so many different things for you guys for next year and, years ahead too, like moving forward. I mean, it takes a year and a half, usually up to 2 years, for us to plan one event. So when we plan events, like it's not just for 2021, it's for 2022 now as well. So we're looking ahead. We're looking at this very closely and making sure that we're able to travel safely, and guests are able to come here as well. So we had to make all these things happen and take into consideration everyone's safety, but also what the planning process is like. It's very, very tricky. So hopefully everything will go smoothly for the vaccines in Japan to come out.
With the travel restrictions, we can't book the flights, and we need to start booking these flights because it's a lot of people, and the closer you get to the time, the more expensive they are. So we're hoping
other countries too, like Korea. You guys want K-pop to be here, right? So
there's over 30 people coming from South Korea for Anime Matsuri this year.
So we had to make the visas happen. So that takes longer process. Of course, Japan, they don't need visas to come here, but
the artists, the performers
do, yes. But I'm saying, like, in general, like tourist attractions and stuff like that, they don't need it. But definitely performers, we need to get the visas going, and that takes time, several months. So we need all this to take place.
Now, you guys remember, if you're from Houston or you're from Texas, right? Do you remember this year when the pandemic was announced? Remember how we didn't take it that serious until something happened? Do you guys remember? That was when the rodeo got canceled. Remember? So it was all like fun and games until the rodeo got canceled. Then everybody was like, oh snap, it's serious business, right? That was the thing. I actually believe that the cancellation of the rodeo was what started this is serious
for us.
Yes, for us here, especially because it was like in the middle of the rodeo, so the event hadn't even ended yet. The day before that was just,
and we were very hopeful that this was gonna pass through. I mean, we didn't realize how I guess global this would take precedent, and moving Anime Matsuri was not an easy task to announce. Let's just say that.
Well, yeah. So I mean, the rodeo is in March every year. And remember this happened. It was like mid-March when the rodeo got canceled. It was the day after the K-pop concert.
It was literally about a week into the rodeo already, and then we just attended the NCT 127 concert, the K-pop concert, for the first time at the rodeo.
The next morning, it was like, well,
done.
We are done. We're going home.
It's crazy.
What? Okay, now
hundreds of vendors.
Now, speaking of that, the rodeo is back for 2021 in full programming, full glory. Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo announces plans for 2021 rodeo, now scheduled for May 4th to the 23rd, 2021. Wow.
This is the first time it had to move.
Today, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo announces plans for the 2021 rodeo, originally scheduled for March 2nd to the 21st. Rodeo Houston competitions, concerts, and entertainment. Carnival and other attractions and activities are now scheduled for May 4th to the 23rd, 2021, pending COVID health status. The junior livestock and horse show competitions will still be held in March as previously announced.
Yeah, so they announced the juniors, rodeo, and that's where like all the scholarships and the livestock for the children and whatnot take place, and that's still moving forward in March as scheduled. And so they didn't really announce the other things yet, or we weren't sure what was going to happen, and now it's for sure.
Yeah. So
May 4th to the
to break down this announcement, what this says is, number one, in 2021 we're going to have, instead of 3 weeks of rodeo, we're going to have 6 weeks of rodeo. We're going to have 3 weeks in March and 3 weeks in May.
Yeah.
This is the first time something like this has ever happened.
Really crazy idea, but awesome at the same time.
And number
for
two,
us.
and number two, what this says is that, so for this announcement to have been made, and for them to make this move from March to May and announce, announce everything. I mean, we're talking about, the competitions, the concerts, entertainment, carnival. This would have had to go through the city, the special events, permitting, planning, everything. So that's good news.
To clear it.
Yes.
Yeah, to clear the announcement, yeah.
It means the city, the mayor's office, everyone's back at work, and they're working on stuff, on events.
Making things happen for the city, yes.
Yes, which is great. That's great. It's great for us. We know that the pandemic is coming to an end, and we're happy to see that the city is getting back to normal. So we're hoping that
sooner than later, yes.
Yeah, that happens, sooner.
But so this is good news. Meaning also that events can start happening again in Houston.
Yeah. And it also says pre-rodeo events typically held in January and February are scheduled to move as well, to coincide with the May rodeo. These events include the Downtown Rodeo Parade, Rodeo Run, trial ride activities, and the Rodeo on Court.
Yeah.
Roundup and Best Bites competition, and the World Championship Barbecue Contest. Details of these will be announced once available.
Cook-off. You got to have the cook-off.
Well,
you got to have some barbecue. We're in Houston, Texas, y'all.
Yeah. So that's I think this is fantastic news.
Yeah.
And if you were with us the past couple of weeks, we were discussing a parade, right, around Discovery Green. That was fantastic. We now just the question, a big question, when the proposal was submitted, we were wondering if everyone was back at work, and if that department from the city, if everyone was there so that we could, get our approvals and our permits and everything. And this answers that question. So
that's looking good. It's looking good.
Yes, it's looking
Positive.
fantastic. Yep. All right. Now, Songstress Miku isn't here. I was going to ask her a question about her wedding.
Oh,
remember, if you guys...
It's Final Fantasy wedding.
Well, yeah. So her Final Fantasy wedding, just going to ask her how that's going.
How the planning is going.
And the reason I'm bringing this up is because, check this out. This is in Japan. So this was announced today.
Wow.
Sailor Moon wedding reception plans to be offered. So this is in Tokyo. When you're planning a wedding, you're actually planning two events, the ceremony and the reception. So I think we can all agree that it would be pretty anticlimactic to walk down the aisle in one of those beautiful Japanese Sailor Moon bridal gowns, only then to ask your friends and family to join you at a reception with no elements whatsoever from the iconic Magical Girl anime manga franchise. Thankfully, Japanese wedding planning company Arc & Seal He's prepared to help you with the second part of this special day, with the
Nice.
Sailor Moon wedding plan. I mean, look at this stuff. Look at these drinks.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
Ooh, I like that blue plate there.
That's
Yeah.
Sailor Moon food.
That would be scrumptious and absolutely divine. Oh my gosh.
Look at this.
Fantastic.
Wow, look at the bride. Look how happy she is. I mean, if you were if you were wearing a Sailor Moon wedding gown and you had a Sailor Moon reception, I bet you'd be smiling big time. too.
Gorgeous
But look at the
cake. Oh gosh. And Japanese cakes are, it's just another different level of pastry and, dessert. I don't know. That looks so delish. OMG.
Yeah. So I was reading this today and I just remembered
Songstress from
yeah, Songstress Miku talking about her Final Fantasy wedding. Right? That's going to be happening at Anime Matsuri. We have a wedding happening, like a real wedding.
So we do need to start planning for that as well. What day, what time, what kind of
I know.
situation we're going to be, what room size we need to, account for here.
Well, yeah, we can get a room that seats 20,000 people. But this is one of the things that I love about Japan, because Japan does things like this.
I mean, and by the way, I kind of spoke about like themed, cafes in my on my YouTube, but a wedding, like a whole situation, they'll take care of everything. Oh my gosh, fantastic! It's something personal and very memorable. So.
I know that's a wedding planner right there. What kind of wedding would you like? I would like a Sailor Moon. Actually, I would like a Demon Slayer wedding.
Yeah. Someone said, Roberto said Naruto.
Oh, you want? Oh, okay. I see where you're going with this. Yeah, I would. I would. If weddings here were like this, I would attend so many weddings.
We had our friend who used to actually be part of the medic team at a wedding, and remember his cake was the Zelda cake.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting.
That was pretty epic. So yeah, we can see these themed anime themed weddings happening.
Yeah. Now, if you are if you're familiar with our mascot this year, let's see here, where is it? There you go. Our mascot this year.
Is it on this link?
Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This mascot was illustrated by Lena.
Our mascot, by the way, her name is Mirai, and she's we've a lot of you may know, like over the years it's been she's been drawn by different artists from all over the world actually, and different with their I guess their version of her as well.
Yeah, so the 2020 version was made by Lena, and Lena is this very super talented Korean illustrator, and he's the one that did Magical Mirai 2016 and Racing Miku 2020. This is besides a lot of other things
that he's done.
Here you go. This just gives you an example of some of his art. It is breathtaking. It is amazing. I just love it so much.
So talented. Oh my gosh. And he has his own manga that he draws for as well, I believe. So
yeah, that's right. So this is Lena. It was the first time we had our mascot illustrated by someone from Japan. I mean, he's Korean, but he's married to a Japanese lady, and lives in Japan. He lives in Tokyo, and this was the first time we had somebody from Japan do the illustration, like illustrate our official mascot. We had, I think, in about 3 years ago or so, we had some collaborations with our mascot, but this was the first official one in this sense.
For our main, illustration, yes.
Yeah. And I mean, we invited Lena to come here and just join the Artist Alley, just be our guest. And it would have been his first time in the United States.
Oh yeah,
And
he was really excited.
Yeah, this would have been something pretty exciting. But 2020 happened, and it just it's kind of sad, I would say, that this didn't get to happen.
Yeah.
And
he's so busy still.
Yeah, and the reason why I even bring this up is because Lena yesterday just made the final illustration for Racing Miku 2020. Starting December 26th, they will announce Racing Miku 2021. So
with a new illustrator.
Yeah, Good Smile Racing will announce that with a new illustrator. So there's a new illustrator, because they have new illustrators every year.
You're wearing Racing Miku 2020.
Yep, this is 2020. It's pretty awesome. Yep. So this is kind of like a thank you and goodbye to Lena.
So thank you, Lena. Oh my gosh, shout out to Lena, and all the best. And absolutely, we'd love to work with you again in the future.
And just to give you an example, it was to show. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
that's
gorgeous.
That's Racing Miku 2020. Just different.
It's probably one of your favorites too, right? Not because it's it's Lena, but it's definitely one of your favorite versions of her.
Yeah, it's just
So cool.
This is the chibi version of
Team Ukiyo.
Yeah, the Team Ukiyo Racing Miku. As you can see, she's carrying the bag with the bicycle wheel.
Yeah, there is the cycling team.
Yeah.
As well. And it is a thing in Japan, awesomeness. Wow.
Over here, this is concept art.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Over here, this is the I guess the regular version of Team Ukiyo's Racing Miku. It's really, really awesome. It's that one, and there's...
Oh yeah, that's one of the favorites from our staff.
That one's awesome. Look at her driving that AMG GT. And this is the...
Wow. Look at that.
This is the final...
It's so dreamy.
Illustration with the...
Just everything.
And I think these are the racing queens.
So amazing.
And look at this. They're actually playing with a little...
car. Their car for this year. Wow. That's so cool. Racing Queens.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. There's the car right there.
Also known as Racing Miku supporters.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Japan. Wow. Isn't that incredible? We just want to, give a tribute to Lena for all his amazing work this year. As 2020 is coming to a close, and his season with GSR this year. Wow, just incredible talent, and we wish you all the best. Woohoo!
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. what sometimes I get a little sad, right? When I think that when Anime Matsuri happens in 2021, we will have a new everything.
Everything.
There'll be a new Mirai, there'll be a new Miku, a new illustrator, and this from 2020,
Couldn't be seen.
yeah, wouldn't be there. I mean, we might have artwork from 2020, but probably Lena wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And it was I was so looking forward to him coming to Houston.
Yeah, he was looking forward to coming.
And
He
just
was
just
so
meeting
excited.
the fans and meeting people here. And I'm sure people would have loved meeting him. He's really friendly, very shy.
So yes, so a little timid, but so like humble. You know, really awesome guy. He would have really loved him.
Yeah,
Maybe in the future.
yeah. So he did all.
And he was gonna do like hopefully some live drawing and
That's right, that's right.
you know, a panel and stuff and meeting you guys as for an autograph session. So those are things that we were so looking forward to him you know, being a part of for AM 2020. But it's okay.
And where's the wait? Let me see. Now he. You know what's cool about what Good Smile Racing does with Racing Miku is there's different versions. You know, each year is a different version, and each artist, each illustrator will bring their style to the character.
Oh,
which,
yeah.
which I think is really awesome. And not only do they have to design the character, they design the outfits, and the same outfits is what the Miku supporters, as in the race queens, wear at the races.
Yep.
So they wear that same outfit, which is awesome. And speaking of which, look at this. Look at this. See that? See that little bag there?
That, oh my gosh, it is here. They create all the goods and merchandise around these accessories that she wears too. Racing Miku wears and whatnot. So this is pretty incredible.
Look at this.
The amount of detail that this company, you know, puts forth. This is my first time touching this, but this is crazy. I mean, it is quality material. And it is a fanny pack or you can do it as a sling bag as well.
Yeah, so
It's exactly that.
this is exactly the real version of what you see in his illustration.
Isn't it insane?
And this is official
Merch
yeah, this is official Good Smile Racing
product.
product, which it's limited, and this stuff is for 2020 only. That's a little sad.
Adjustable.
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay, that is a major tribute to Lena because Lena would have been here for you guys.
Yeah. So
He's on Twitter quite a bit, so you guys, you know, should give him a shout out. And we really would have loved to be have him here.
yeah, hopefully we can still work together in the future. But what we're saying is for 2021 is going to be a different illustrator, and there's different plans. Yeah, we've seen some of the plans for Good Smile Racing, and yeah, it's pretty exciting. But either way, Lena is it's just kind of like a tribute, and just to say thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon, my friend.
Rom Zero, we're gonna get to your super chat in just a moment, but there's a couple questions about: is there something we can buy in the future for these merch? And Aaron asked, any updates for Racing Miku merchandise?
Yes. If you're just patient a little bit, we're going to launch the Anime Matsuri online store very, very soon, and that will have quite a bit of Racing Miku and
Merchandise.
just regular Miku merchandise and official Anime Matsuri merchandise. It's going to launch soon. We've been working on that for a while, so it's
it'll be on our website, animematsuri.com, and then there's an actual shop, section that you can go into.
And remember, Japan does everything in limited numbers.
Yes,
everything is limited, so we're trying our best to make sure that at Anime Matsuri 2021 we can have 2020 and 2021 merch, right? Because it's such a pity that this year went by and we couldn't do anything.
And you guys couldn't get a hold of things, you know?
And all this stuff is
in person,
yeah. We couldn't do as much as we wanted with this.
So we'll try to make that happen for having both 2021 merch for next year and 2020, whatever is available. Let's put it that way.
I know, yeah.
And Rom05, thank you for the $5 super chat. Can there be a panel with VTubers like the new Bishoho? Will AM make their own? Maybe have the AM babes voice them. Bring Mirai to life.
Hey, that sounds like a plan.
There's possibilities.
Yeah, sounds exciting.
We'll see what we can do.
I know, right? Yeah. All right, now going to more AM21 2021 related news, right? At the moment, we have quite a bit of guests signed up already, right? We have about 12 cosplay guests, and we have about 10 North American voice actors. So the half of our concerts already finalized, half the acts at Club AM already finalized. And we're talking about, so for example, like from the cosplayers, right? I think we've announced Hana Bunny, Hane Ame, Pugovka, NG Knight, Ryuan Cosplay, which is Team Japan. So that's 5. There's 7 to go. And then for the voice actors, the North American voice actors, we've announced Vic Mignogna and others, right? But speaking of North American voice actors,
we didn't technically announce that.
Did we announce Vic?
No, we did not.
Oh,
thanks for the spoiler.
No, I thought we did.
No, we did not.
Are you sure we did?
Yes, we did not.
Oh, all right. Well, I thought we did. Anyway, so speaking of North American voice actors, who are your favorite voice actors, or what dubs do you like? I know, okay, again, it doesn't matter what your preference is. You can say, you like subs more than dubs, or vice versa. But when you think of a dub, which ones come to mind that stand out, that you prefer, which characters? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be something new, just in general, right? I personally prefer subs, but I can still think of some dubs that
did really well.
Yeah, come to mind that I like some of the voices. So what do you guys like? Right, we're curious. We want to know what that is, so we can make some notes. And it was something I think I asked this question, or if I haven't, I probably will, in the official group. Right.
It's always been an ongoing, I guess, debate.
Well, subs or dubs?
It's not a debate. You guys can prefer whatever you like, and of course, there's always personal preference, but there's no, don't make it like political, like. But we're asking in detail, like what voices you particularly like to have at conventions.
Yeah. And we do our best to reach out to them, invite them to the convention if you guys want to see them. We've invited quite a bit of Japanese voices, but at the same time,
we had to wait and see.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we also, support North American talent, and I'm sure there's lots of people at the convention that really appreciate the North American voices.
Well, we're gonna have Callus come as well.
That's right.
Yes. So from gosh,
Castlevania.
Castlevania. Yes. He was supposed to be at 2020.
Yeah, and also,
Oh, there's gonna be several, really cool North American talent.
yeah,
So we're gonna wait on and announce a lot more for you.
yeah. Also, another question for you guys, and you can answer. Now, are you guys? I'm sure you're familiar with the formal dance, right? The formal dance, and even if you haven't attended a formal dance at Anime Matsuri, I'm sure you know what it is, right? The question, and this is a question that we brought up even within our staff, is should we make the formal dance an 18 plus event? Right? And just to break that down, what that means in reality is, should we have or should we serve alcohol
At the formal dance?
at the formal dance? I mean, it's 21 and up to drink, but as long as there's a bar there, it would have to be an 18 plus event. So that is the major difference. Now, if there isn't a bar in there, then yes, I guess it's open to all ages, whatnot. What do you guys think? Now, the formal dance team for this year put together a pretty interesting theme. Mm-hmm. The theme was based on Baccano, which is here. This, have you guys seen this anime? It's pretty awesome. It's like the 30s, kind of like gangster type.
Not 30s, 20s, isn't it?
No, 30s. Junior,
30s.
Early 30s in
Right.
Chicago, yeah. So it was based on this. Actually, they put up a poll and had people vote, and this was the number one. This was what won.
It was going to be really, really great theme. I think we have a picture of the ad that we had.
Yeah, but I think that was on Instagram or something. But yeah, that's what it was based on. So but again, I think they did a fantastic job, and they had planned this, and it was, the theme was awesome, and they had all this decor.
Oh my gosh, we had so many empty wine bottles here
Yeah, they were
at our HQ
they
to
worked
prepare for it.
Yeah, they put a lot of time and effort into creating
I
this
think there was a live about it too.
formal dance event. Yeah.
Remember you interviewed our coordinator for that?
Yeah, we talked about it. Mm-hmm. So, what do you guys think? Should we make this an 18 plus event?
That is the question. Formal dance, 18 plus? Question mark.
Now, of course, this is a social event. So you go there, you dance, you're hanging out, you make friends, and in a formal setting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's all formal.
And it's themed for sure.
I mean, yeah, and for us,
And beautiful music, stuff like that, And you guys have an opportunity to be in your formal gowns or outfits or formal cosplay. It has to be formal though.
yeah, break out that formal cosplay and impress everybody.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah, it could go either way. I could put up a poll and we could vote on it and decide.
Yeah, you probably should. Actually.
What's best. Should we make this 18 plus, or should we just open it up to everybody? Hey, I guess we can all.
It usually is at night anyway, starting about 10 o'clock at night, I believe.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the kids are asleep. The kids are still awake. That's the Anime Matsuri weekend is a weekend where even the kids are allowed to stay up late.
With parental discretion, yes.
Of course. Well, even the parents are not asleep.
That's true.
Parents are having fun and partying.
Yes, 21 is the legal drinking age. So it would be specifically for the 21 plus if we had a bar in there. So that might be a thing. So you guys might have to go into our official group and decide when we put that poll up.
Yeah. Have you guys have you guys actually been to the formal dance? I just want to make sure. Have you guys been there? It's pretty interesting.
I haven't danced in it, but I have attended.
The thing with the formal dance is it's really funny because around like right before the formal dance, because such a popular event and there's lots of our staff and volunteers that want to go to that event.
Yes.
Right. So around that time, we have like members of our staff all like dressed up in formal attire, and if you just forget that the formal dance is going on, you're like looking left and right and like, hey, why is everybody all dressed up? And they're all going on the third floor because they want to attend a formal dance.
Oh yeah, it's a really nice themed event.
So I think that this theme will carry over to next year, even though this really the decision is on the
committee.
Yeah, on the team. Mm-hmm. We have a really awesome team, so I think that's what they said they want to do. Mm-hmm. They want to just carry the theme over to next year, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you hit the legal age by AM, I guess.
The legal age, what, to drink?
To drink. You can maybe.
Yeah, but you don't have to drink.
That's true. You don't have to.
I mean, if you're not going to drink, then you only if this is an 18 plus event, you get carded to go in there. You just got to be 18 plus, right? So you can still go in there if you're 18, but you have to be 21 because when you go to the bar and try to buy a drink, you're going to get carded again. I think you get one of those wristbands that says you're over 21 or something. But the bartender will card you. Again, that's how usually these things work. Now, most of the 18 plus events, for example, like the Nerdlesque, Anti-Fest, will have bars in there.
Someone asked about Nerdlesque earlier if that's still happening. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But the one thing though, I gotta say, it's the flip side of it is the formal dance is kind of like a prom,
yeah,
sort of.
Mm-hmm. At an anime convention.
I mean, some people look at it that way. And who goes to a prom?
Well, it's prom, but also you can think of it as a gala.
Well, it's more of a prom than a gala because, and I think, and a prom is usually what, like 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds.
Yes, it could be, but
if you make it 18 plus, that eliminate that, that just...
Yeah. It's a debate, guys.
Look, everybody can drink ramen. How about that? Just pretend it's wine. You could or have apple juice or something. Is that too kiddish?
Yes.
No, that can work.
There's juices and sodas,
Look, everybody can be...
There's ramen.
Irresponsible kids. Yeah, I think so.
Although we don't encourage irresponsibility at AM.
What? Irresponsibility? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I think more, when I think the formal dance, I think more prom, and I think
you're right.
There's a lot of younger people that want to attend this event.
And plus, sometimes you missed prom. And you kind of recapture the
nobody misses
essence.
Prom.
What are you saying? I want to redo my prom. We don't have enough formal events anymore.
Well, yeah.
When we go out, we go to a party. We hang out at people's homes or certain venues that are club and stuff like that. There's no formal a lot of formal times other than maybe a wedding, and even then it's not that formal.
But I think I popped into the formal dance last year and the year before. It was packed. There was a lot of people. There was a lot of young people that I could tell the prom age. There was people, a lot. Yeah, there was older people too, but at the same time, there was a lot of younger people.
Now I'm really thinking about it. I don't think we should change it, but we'll see.
Well, we have to be careful. We don't want to make most of the events 18 plus. Because we want
there's
everybody.
a lot of 18 plus already happening. You know, you got Hentai, you got Nerdless, you got Club AM. Those are big events. You don't have anything for like the younger people.
Oh, there's tons of stuff.
Well, yes, but I'm talking about night.
Yes, there is still tons of stuff. Even because remember how Club AM used to be.
Well, we're adding more. Yes.
And then we decided to make Club AM 18 plus just because it was getting out of hands. But there's still a bunch of events. There's still parties and whatnot that are.
And then if we have this,
ages.
Night Matsuri, it's open to all ages.
Well, yeah. Well, I think most of the events at night are open to all ages. Like just the Hentai Fest and Nerdlesque. They're not, but almost everything else is. I guess
the idea of the formal dance, if it's more promish, okay, then maybe it should be for the younger people.
No, look who just showed up. Songstress Miku.
Songstress Miku, we talked about you earlier.
Yeah, we're talking about you, and how's the wedding preparations coming along?
Because we showed something. You might have to rewind later and check that out about a themed wedding.
I know. So how's everything? How's everything going? How is the planning?
Are we still making this happen for Final Fantasy theme?
I know. You still getting married, right? I hope this is still happening, right?
Hey, Songstress Miku's reception might be a formal itself. So.
Well, it is a wedding. A wedding is automatically formal.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so that is it for tonight. If you guys have any questions, just let us know. We are, we'll hang out for just a couple more minutes.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, there's the whole thing with I want to go back to Disney Plus real quick.
No, this is anime.
But there's a lot of Disney themes at anime conventions, with cosplay and stuff. In general, Disney is.
We want to discuss anime here, and she wants to discuss Disney.
Well, that whole announcement, investor, thing situation today was just incredible. Anyway, would you guys are you guys subscribed to Disney Plus? And would you after this announcement today?
Well, I'm not subscribed to Disney Plus
anymore. No. Well, Final Fantasy wedding, Songstress Miku. Rom Zero, thank you for the $10 super chat, my man. Tell it to me straight, John. It's okay. There will be no Gundams. It's okay. I can handle the truth. I will go and cry on my insert random AM pillow merch now.
You want a Gundam?
There's Gundams.
Hey, there's gonna be some Gundams.
There's gonna be Gundams in the exhibit hall. There's gonna be pretty much a lot of theme stuff.
Hey, look! If there's no Gundams next year, I will join you in crying.
I might have to request a Gundam in the Nerdless show for Rom Zero. That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
You mean one of the performers?
Yes, one of the performers
cosplaying a Gundam.
Yes.
Isn't that gonna be weird? How's she gonna?
Dude, it's a guy. It could be a guy.
Well, or he. Yeah. How? Well. Maybe. Yeah.
We've had female Gundams before.
Well, no, but it's a burlesque, so how? I guess they can. I guess it can work. They're creative.
Yes, I saw some amazing, unraveling last year at the Nerdless show in cosplay. Okay, so it was a sight to see.
No. Yeah. It was pretty exciting.
Oh my gosh.
But I think there's more the Nerdlesque that was supposed. Well, we didn't announce the Nerdlesque for 2020 yet, but it was really exciting because the all of the performers, they picked like really awesome anime characters. And that would have been awesome. I think we usually we don't announce what characters they're performing,
It's up,
so it's a surprise at the show. But we were actually thinking of announcing just maybe a couple and showing some few pictures. It would have been hilarious. We'll see what's going to happen for 2021. I hope that whole thing carries over. Just
that would be great. Yeah,
exactly the way it was. I know.
Things change. People change up. Their themes and stuff depending on what's available and stuff for that year. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right.
Dongsu's Miku says, "Don't know where I'm getting married on ground, so it's maybe a balcony or a hallway, but it is happening."
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
We do have the second level where the cosplay meetups are, and that is a lot of space. So, and there is a balcony there as well.
Well, we'll talk about it and we'll figure out, because I think the important thing is when this would happen. The scheduling will determine where it's going to be.
For sure.
So
yeah, what day? What day? And I'm thinking more because it's so crazy on the other days. But if you don't mind, a Sunday wedding.
Well, no, I have no idea. Well, it depends on her. What are you? Do you have any particular day in mind? Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Thursday. We could do it Thursday. Just be married already by the convention happening during the weekend.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll as soon as we figure, we'll start. I think we better get on this though. Sooner is better than later, so we can at least put that somewhere in the schedule, so we don't double book the
events around it.
Yeah. Well, or the particular place, the room,
yes,
or the wherever that's
location.
Happening. Yeah, the location.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, that is it for tonight. And oh my gosh, it was a heck of a week this week for us, just getting through all this. But there's also one last thing happening Saturday, which we'd love for you to be a part of.
There you go.
And it is the Weep Stop Christmas event happening at the Weep Stop here in Houston. And we will have a booth there. We will be part of that event. So come out Saturday between 2 to 9 p.m. at the Weep Stop. There's actually other vendors there, and it's all outdoors in the parking lot area. So it's definitely going to be good if you can make it. We'd love to see you. We will be selling some merchandise there and helping promote everyone there. You can come watch some anime, visit us at our booth.
Yeah, there you go. This is this Saturday at what time is this? Or
2
p.m.?
2 to 9.
Or 2 to 9. Yeah. Should be great weather.
Oh yeah, the weather right now, as of today, Saturday will be sunny, but tomorrow it's going to rain. So we'll see.
Yep.
All right, guys, we hope to see you there on Saturday. And then moving forward, we have lots to do still. So holidays are right around the corner. Happy Hanukkah today as well, by the way.
That's true.
And we are going to see you very soon. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of the week and all of next week. Take care.
Bye.
Stay nerdy.